It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
3rd down. Bucks it in the dime set defensively. 3rd and long for him here. Into traffic. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Running back motions right. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he gets this down near the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot instantly. You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Irving on the inside give. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It's Mo Williams who made the play defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Hits his running back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Irving will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Pass play now. Catch made left side by Abuka. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Pass play coming here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
You're so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Yellow. 180.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Sending him on the dive. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this round. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. walks to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Complete over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To work they go after the interception. And he spins right by him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucks have the first.
That's good.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He's going to throw it. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
He's got the first down grab and still going. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Working on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They're throwing it. Out quickly to Dell. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Irving here from the gun. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes. Brought in right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. This is running back. And they bring him down around the 34. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow, I finish early.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Go up.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for 1 final quarter. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's the give to Irving. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Once again, Irving keeps himself upright. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They give to Carter, right side. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. Tank Dell the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
Chiefs 13.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pacheco on the toss right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Thrown at the depth where the linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Ball in left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Again, Mahomes to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another throw for Mahomes. Catch made over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Back at the 23-yard line.
15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's Worthy running the slant. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to within one score.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They're going to pass it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw it. Jump off caught by his back. Turn it a first down and more. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Here he is to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, 19, Lion. Check.
Setting up to pass. Cut for big yards on the right side. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Now a try to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Chiefs 27.
With 1 minute to go, this game hinging on the outcome of this onside kick. And the Bucks are able to get to this massive hit. The ball's out. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it. So a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. So first down from the 41. On the give, this is Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one